It is cold and it is late here at Iceworks in Westchester, Pennsylvania. Tonight, your Kennett Blue Demons will take on the Downingtown East Cougars in their last of 2 meetings this season. A pleasant good evening and welcome to our coverage of Kennett hockey with Kevin Mott and alongside Brian Cardillo. I'm Ed Henry. We have a busy schedule here in December with a game every Monday and Friday night all the way up through the 19th. So,
buckle up.
Yeah, definitely. We were here in this same exact spot on Friday night when Kennett bested the Downingtown West Whippets by a score of 4-1. Lucas Mott picked up his 5th hat trick of the season, with the 3rd goal being a shorthanded one. Ben Fisher sealed the deal with an empty netter. Tonight, Kennett is playing the Downingtown East Cougars. Last time we saw them was on Halloween when Kennett defeated them by a score of 5-3. Now that game went back and forth all the way through the midpoint of the 3rd period. That was when, at the end of that game, that Luke Ganley had the extra goal, and he wound up with a misconduct because of his nonverbal greeting to the fan base.
To be fair, that fan base was being really obnoxious.
Oh, without question.
But what a game that was. I mean, and you know, lots of emotion. They had a very, it was a lot of fun from the standpoint of, yeah, the crowd was into it. That game kept everybody on their toes.
So we want to thank everybody who's watching us tonight, because we know that if you're watching us here, that you're obviously not watching a particular Monday Night Football game. But don't worry, we actually have it on here in the booth, and we'll give you updates as we can.
Did you mention that it was cold?
Yes, indeed.
It is cold.
It is definitely chilly. It's actually not that bad in here, but if you'll notice, I'm wearing gloves.
I did see that. I'm wearing a hat today.
For the first time.
I'm going with the hat. I should be able to still hear some things, but I'm willing to sacrifice my hearing to stay warm. And my wife would tell you that my hearing's not there anyway. years of drums. It is, you know, when you get that reputation, you can definitely use it to your advantage. But just kind of pretend like I don't hear anything. And then she's like, you really need to get some hearing. Huh?
Let's take a look at tonight's keys of the game. Brought to you by probably the best realtor in the
fantastic
Delaware, PA area.
I would agree.
Diane is amazing. I know she, especially if you're a first-time home buyer, you know, she'll take care of you. You'll come away with not only a new house, but an education.
Absolutely. Attention to detail.
Yes.
Everything she does.
Well, and we get to experience it on a regular basis with her involvement right here in Kennett hockey. So my first 2 keys here kind of lead to the 3rd one. Obviously, we'd really like to see a strong defense. I would love to see like 20 goal roughly for a game. That being the case, also would like to see them score often and early. And if they can accomplish both of them, I'd like to see those top scorers really work with getting assists.
Agreed.
Because, you know, we've talked about those other players are right on the edge. And, you know, if they can just kind of break that seal, it will completely change the dynamics of this team going forward.
The confidence that it would give them, the boost it would give them would be just absolutely invaluable.
And as always, we can't do anything without looking at our fantastic netminder. So far, Aiden has seen 307 shots this season. He has an amazing 189 goals against and is saving 945. So just shy of 95%. Which
That's phenomenal. Just phenomenal.
So as we can see, the pregame skate has completed. Both teams are gathered around their netminders. Assuming that it's not anything out of the ordinary, we expect to see number 35, Lucas Flutie, in between the pipes for Downingtown East.
Flutie. Flutie?
That's what I'm going with.
Flutie?
Yeah.
I'm not going to mess with you today on that one.
I mean,
I think Flutie's
it's not
right.
me you're messing with. I mean,
No. Flutie.
So both teams will get some last-minute instructions at the bench, and we will get this late-night game underway.
Well, I did it. I finished the last piece of apple pie today. It may or may not have been a little speck of mold. I don't know. I'm telling myself that it was powdered sugar, which I didn't put on it, but you know what? It still tasted good.
It's fine.
Yeah, but bingo. How bad could it be?
Yeah.
What's your thought on the expiration date? Is it a suggestion?
Oh, without question.
Exactly.
I mean, I know people talk about the 5-minute rule. I think I'm more in the 5-day rule. Like, oh, trust me. You know,
Yeah.
I know this is not the time, place, or broadcast for it, but it's common knowledge for those who know me that I eat stuff that would make a billy goat puke.
I love it. That's fantastic. Well, maybe that's the next podcast. Things middle-aged guys will eat.
All right. Puck is down, and this game is underway. Downingtown quickly chips it into the Kennett end. Neiman looked to get it up to the blue line. Nichols drops it down, but Mott had it, and then his pocket was picked as it heads down behind the net for Kennett. Oscar will get it. He gets work there. Ganley, good to see him back in the play. Over to Mott. He gains the blue line, puts on the brakes, back over. Oh, was just behind Ben Fisher. Wasn't much he could do with that. Mott jumps on the loose puck once again. Down in the corner. Feeds it out in front, but it got deflected right back again. And up to center ice. He got it back towards Fisher. Was checked away from him. Latch has it at his blue line. Downingtown looks to put it in. Didn't get much on that, so Kennett takes it over in there, and wayward pass. Mott was looking for Ganley, but that one got cut off. And the Cougars move into the Kennett end. Battle for it in front of the Kennett bench. Moved out to the neutral zone. Fisher cuts through a few. He gets taken down. He'll chop it in and then head off on a change. Wayward off the boards, drifts in. Flutie got it. Had to kind of protect for it.
Yeah, a little tricky.
Franciscus with speed through the neutral zone, takes the shot. Mott sees his first piece of rubber for this one. On the far boards, they'll battle for it there, chopping at it. Bodies leaning on each other. Downingtown moves it down. Check, bounces into the slot, goes off a few bodies, and Kennett will outlet. Showers moved it up, was looking for Savory. That got by him. Roberts will race back for it. Roberts will reverse up for Wolf, gets by him. Savory comes back for it. Will retreat back into his end. He's getting some trouble from, not sure again, get a check of the number. Shot there on Mott, he makes that save. Hard off the glass and out. It's got speed all the way down, racing for it, but just out of everybody's reach, so icing, and it'll come back the other direction.
Just a hair too much on that one.
Oh, I know, it was close.
Showers had a step in his, a little jump in his step.
Yeah,
or a step in his jump, whatever.
He was within range.
Within range, there you go. 220, 221, whatever it takes.
4:53 remaining. Early here in the first period, no score. Face off goes to the boards. Kennett will move it over to the other side to Mott. Racing through, he'll just chip it in and chase himself. Franciscus right there with him, right out into the slot, but none of his players had caught up yet, so Cougars move it out. Once again, a wayward direct in, but they stay with it. Angle shot goes off the outside of the net. Neiman was going up looking for Ganley, but that was behind him, so Cougars keep it in the zone. Out into the middle, Ganley. Fancy little chop pass over to Mott. Gains the zone, tries to cut through with a fancy move, but that was read and directed back all the way down into the Kennett end.
Should be an ice.
Racing for it, no whistle, so no icing. Kennett from their own side. He's looking for the home run pass for Ganley, but that got read and cut off. Cougars retreat back into their own zone. Try to look for McKinnon, but that got cut off by Kennett. Mott has it at center ice. He gets tangled up and goes down. Ganley will just whack it in and head off. Latch sent it up to the blue line. Bodies get tangled up, gets to the Kennett end, and they'll head the other direction. Slow, it comes together with his player. Mott jumps on the loose puck. He gets it chopped away from him. Downingtown blue line, he'll swing in and he'll head off. Latch skates up through the neutral zone. He'll just backhand it in from center ice. It goes in on net. Mott just kind of calmly directs that away and with some assistance moves it back out. At center ice. Cougars move in, shot through traffic, catches something and goes wide. Down in the corner, drifts right into the slot. DeWitt's there and he's able to get it out of the zone. Comes back in, it's offside, so Downingtown needs to touch up. Deflected out, Kopecki's fresh off the bench, tried to get a stick on it, but he'll just direct it in. Cadilla goes across ice. DeWitt will move up to the blue line and he'll put one in on net, gloved down by Flutie, and he'll just hang on.
Smart play by DeWitt to gain the blue line, get a shot on that. Now we got an offensive zone face-off. Just a good hockey play.
Offensive zone draw for Kennett. Downingtown comes away with the face-off win. Direct up and out the center ice. Put back in. Fisher had the touch up. Along the boards. Cougars will try the near side. Nice fancy move from Oscar. Got spun around one too many times.
Little spin-a-rama, I try to do too.
Yeah, I can eat anything, but I can't spin like that. I'd fall down. Battle for it back behind. They put it out in front. They'll battle, go back and forth, and good opportunity,
wow.
But Mott stands strong. That was dangerous play.
In Mott we trust. Thank goodness he was there, because a little bit of a cluster in front of the net. We bad place to turn the puck over.
Puck directed out. Mott tried to reach for it, gets by him. He's racing to it. He's got Roberts with him, and once again, just out of reach. So icing, and then I'll come back down to the Kennett end.
Yeah, a little too spicy coming on that dump in. Maybe go with the yellow mustard, not the spicy mustard.
I like the spice.
How hot can you go?
I don't know.
Okay.
I like to enjoy it though. I'm not looking for pain.
Okay, all right.
Good direction out by Kennett. Ganley racing, plows over his guy, stays with the play. Right back in front, was looking for Mott, but his stick was lifted at the last second.
And we turned the Jets on there. Wow.
Mott will play it high up off the glass. Franciscus came down, took a shoulder there with Fisher. Newman sends out looking for Ganley. He was well covered. It's back to the Kennett end. Newman will set it down for Mott. They go all the way up. Ganley's able to get it, get around. Ganley, quick shot. That one high riser, catches glass and comes all the way out of the zone. Cardillo over to DeWitt.
Oh boy.
Flubbed that one, but team helps him out. Fisher at center ice. Chips in from the blue line. Chases it down himself, gets to it, goes all the way up. Oh, great opportunity from Ganley, and Flutie makes the save.
What a shift by Fisher there. I mean, he did it all.
Battle for the puck. Ends up on the stick of Nichols, and he'll send it all the way down. Man, there's some fast players on this ice tonight.
They are moving.
Out into the middle, big open
hit
ice
by
hit
Mott.
by Mott right here in front of us, and man, I can feel that one up here. Fisher gets picked by Wolf. He's racing in. Couldn't hold on to the puck, so he circled back. Nice feed, gets it down low. Little tricky backhand in on Mott. He makes the save. Puck ends up out of play. Whistle with just over 9:30 remaining here in this first period. Still no score.
Downingtown, great job. Good opportunity on that shift. They had the late guy coming right down through the center, and he generated a hell of an opportunity.
Kennett's able to move the puck out. Henry with it, he gains the zone, quick shot there. Blocker to side. Jumping on the loose puck is Wolf. He'll race in, and good work by Kennett. They cause him to go offsides.
You know, when you make, as a player, when they make that little play at the blue line, how many times their teammates go offsides? You know, you got to really know what your teammates' habits are. But it can drive you a little nuts. You're like, just get the blue line and then make your move.
Yeah. Showers goes in. Down low, gets taken off the play. Neiman will pinch in. Roll it back down. Henry worked on in the corner. Downingtown tries to go up along the boards, and they'll move it out. Franciscus gains the zone. Good work. That's Oscar, took it away there. Ends up back in front of the net. Neiman will have it, and he'll just bank it hard off the boards down, and that'll have a lot on it. So much so that it'll be icing.
That's all right. Calm things down a little bit.
Face off to the left of Aiden Mott. Drifted towards the net. Big shot there, point blank range. Nothing happening. Kennett will clear it down. Deflected, so Flutie will come out to play it. Right at the blue line. Downingtown's able to move it out. Quick shot from gaining the zone, right into the middle, chopping at the puck, still loose. Lees keeps it in. Nichols worked on the corner. Kennett has it. They'll put it into some open spot. Cardillo's there, and he's got some room. Banks it ahead, was looking for Ganley. Deflected puck, so no icing. Ganley gets to it, puts it there, and Kennett's able to pick the corner and score.
There we go. You know, we could hear Ganley calling for the puck. Cardillo threw it up the boards. Ganley rushes to it. Out hustle, feeds, and wide open Mott. Just tuck it in. That was nice.
So just under 8 minutes, Kennett scores first. Currently leading Downingtown by a score of 1-0.
Oh boy.
Turnover there by Cardillo. Yeah. Big shot on Mott. Rebound, but Kennett in good position. DeWitt has it deflected going in the boards. They're able to force it back down low. Downingtown still with it in the Kennett zone. Backhand in front, didn't get its way through. Good work in the corner by Franciscus. Downingtown keeping it alive. Kennett's finally able to move it out to the neutral zone. Consider a Fisher. He's got some speed.
Oh,
Cuts
my
back.
goodness.
Oh, almost
What a
pulled the
pass.
same exact move, but the Downingtown players able to get enough on it to where they deflected it. Ganley, great read.
Wow.
Puck in a dangerous spot. Flutie will just dive out
My
and cover
goodness.
up.
What a pass by Fisher. That was one of those, and I'm not quite sure how he saw that. There it was.
So Eagles score is still 7-3, but I think Jalen Hurts just turned it over.
The big game.
Yes, indeed. Sarzali's racing back in his own zone to get that. Downingtown players trailing. They keep it in. Bouncing puck. Up to the line, but not out. Second opportunity still stays in. This time Oscar's able to move it out. Tinney gains the zone, gets checked away from it, but stays on the play. Worked on in the corner. That one gets by. Back out to the middle. Neiman at his blue line. Over to Oscar. Just to circle back to pick that up. Soccer play there.
Yeah. This puck is bouncing around tonight.
Another big open ice hit. Puck down in the Downingtown end. Wayward pass sits there. Players come together. Brown worked, but players were too busy jousting, and the puck goes by him.
Literally, they just ignored the puck.
Big shot there, and they pick a corner, and Downingtown, just like that, ties this game up.
Yeah, a bit of a breakdown. This is where you'd like to see Kennett just get the puck out of the zone when you're around that like 5 to 6 foot area around the blue line. Get it out. Oh, good shot.
So 5.5 to go here. Downingtown still looking to pour some on in this now tied up game. Having flashbacks to the Halloween game.
Yeah.
DeWitt from center ice, he'll bank one in. Kennett's able to keep it in the zone. Good work looking to get it over to Fisher. I don't think he was expecting that, so Latch jumps on the loose puck, and he'll just direct it up to the line, but not out. Great play, and the referee says that I guess he played it in the air and then brought it. I don't know how that works. But
like a punt.
But offsides is whistled, and
well,
we've got our fan base who's letting me know that I misspoke on the location. I think I might have said Ice Works, and we were at Ice Line.
Ah, yeah, big difference. Don't go to Ice Works if you're coming to the game late.
I can't imagine anybody at 9 o'clock game on a Monday. If you're not at the right place, it's not because of me.
We have had players do that. Maybe not here, but club.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's big hit.
Battle down low. They'll bank it along the boards. McEwen with it. He double clutches. He'll look for some open space. Fisher will come in and give him a little love tap. Wolf with it. Send it back the other way. Good read. He tried to keep it his own. Punches it, but that was offside, so they'll need to touch up.
Good job by DeWitt. Nice poke check.
Active stick. Forced them to touch up. Punched in. Cardillo had Roberts with him, but Roberts peels off, gives him a little space. Fisher all the way across, goes off DeWitt's stick, but he's got Ganley. Oh. Gets by him. Ganley had nothing but open ice ahead of him. He gets bodied off the play. Downingtown from behind there, and they'll look to spring. They've got McEwen. He's got a step. McEwen steps in and misses the net, goes wide. The other direction we go. Ganley gains the zone. He gets spun around. He's got Savory with him. He gets checked, and the puck ends out in the neutral zone. Neiman leaves it for Mott. Mott from behind the net. He'll come out and head up ice. 3 in front of him. Oh, comes in, but I think Henry was a little anxious and beat him in the zone.
Yep, I think he was so concerned with getting to the net on time and be a viable option that Wasn't paying attention to the blue line. Happens.
Just a bit offside.
Just a bit offsides.
Bob Uecker.
Who cares? Nobody's watching anyway.
See, that's not true with us.
No, we're good. We know we got people.
Oscar in his own zone. He'll look to see what he can see. Deflects it up. That gets by everybody. And icing is whistled, so that'll come all the way back down into the Kennett end.
Yeah, I must have seen that movie 100 times. That's a classic.
Yes, indeed.
How would you like to coach the Cleveland Indians? I don't know, Bob.
Who is that team now?
I got a guy on the other line about a set of white walls. Yeah, now that, wait, I don't even know what they are now.
A player blows out, gives Kennett some opportunity. Oscar racing to it. Overskated that, and Downingtown looks to go back the other direction. Kennett from center ice will chop it to the blue line. Kennett from their end, all the way across. Henry's at center ice. Good toe drag. His shot goes just wide.
Good thing Showers has long legs.
You're not kidding. Showers gets it right back to Henry. He gets checked along the boards. Showers able to keep it in the zone. It goes back behind, but Latch jumps on the loose puck. Kept in, at least momentarily, by Neiman. He races back to it. Able to get away from Ricketts and move it back. Both teams making player changes. Deflects off of a few. DeWitt picks it up in his own zone. All the way across, finds Fisher. Fisher and Ganley are in. Fisher gets checked by Latch. Downingtown, in they go. Big shot there. I think that was number 8, English.
You know, I like seeing Neiman on the blue line. He's been making some really good plays. He has his time. He's got a few seconds to take a look and advance the puck up to where it needs to be. He's done a great job in this transition from forward to defense.
And this is not the DJ we've heard the last few nights here.
No, definitely way different DJ. Probably 40 years younger.
Good feed, open ice right in the middle. Puck sat there, and Kennett's able to get it out of harm's way. That was dangerous. Still kept in the zone. Nichols loses possession, and Mott gathers up. He'll look to go up ice. Feeds it to Fisher. Gains the blue line. Takes the shot. That gets blockered aside. Mott will keep it back down low. Fisher from behind. Gets it right to Mott. Back to Fisher. They play catch. All the way up. Was looking for Ganley, but his stick was checked, and that puck comes out the center ice. Final minute of play here in this first period. Score tied 1-1. Looked to send it to Mott. Got kind of chipped on his way to him. Mott picks it back up. Same thing. Active sticks from the Cougars, really disrupting the passing lanes for Kennett. Fancy moves behind the net.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. Creating a solid opportunity. And they're digging it along the board.
Final half minute of play. Mott will pick it up. He was looking to head it up ice. Goes off a skate. Banked ahead for Ganley. Ganley's got it in the zone. He gets leaned on. I think that's Kopecky. Popped into the middle. Neiman keeps it. Still with the play. Gets it to Mott.
I don't know how he still has it.
Back over, looking for Tinney. 10 seconds. Puck rolls through the neutral zone into the end. Kennett end. Francisca's jumping on it. He gets a shot. That goes through the blue paint, but all the way over. As time runs out here in this first period with a tie score of 1-1. Shots after that first 17 minutes. Downingtown East with 7 to Kennett's 5.
Well, that's definitely a step in the right direction, limiting the amount of shots. We knew it would be an up and back and forth battle, and it has not disappointed.
So Eagles are still trailing 3-10, but there's a minute 13 remaining in this first half, and they just got a nice play to get a first down, I think with like 2 yards to go.
First and goal. Yeah.
I didn't realize they put a timer up for the in-between periods. I think that's different.
Ah.
Usually it's just kind of wing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. You just
You know, maybe it's
arbitrary number.
It's late.
Yeah.
It's late and it's cold and
Yeah, we're moving this along.
yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm gonna buy a solo stove and bring it right here. Imagine, like, have you seen those things? You can put them right on a wooden deck. They don't get hot underneath. Just an open fire right here. Maybe even get some marshmallows, do some s'mores.
Call it Han. Sorry.
100% we're calling it Han.
The Han Solo.
You know it. So if Solo Stoves is listening, it'd probably be good to send us one.
Yeah.
We'll use it in the rink. I don't think they'll have a problem with it. Yeah, I like this deal. Way more high energy.
Oh, yeah.
Way more high energy. Now, I think after about 25 minutes of it, I'd probably go bonkers. You know, like at a rave. Just the head would be pounding. Like a scene out of the movie The Hangover. Trying to figure out what happened.
Second period underway. Back and forth. The puck goes here in the neutral zone. Gets sent into the Kennett end. Oscar's there with it. He tries to go out. Gets deflected. Bouncing puck. Ben's racing for it. All the way down into the Downingtown end. Lees gathers up. He gets pressured by Ganley. Ganley steals it, gives it to Mott, and Mott takes the shot, but Flutie with the save. Neiman, great opportunity, deflected, and ends up going.
Look at that. Bing, bing, bong.
Wow.
It all starts Neiman with a great keep and just throw the puck in. And, you know, that shot, Neiman wasn't trying to score. That was a, I'm going to shoot, get the puck towards the net. Great tip, right? That was a great, smart play.
Is that what they mean when they say that the puck has eyes?
The puck has eyes. Yeah, that was a shoot to pass situation. A shot pass, if you will.
Looking to see. Oh, nope. I guess the number 2 just didn't show up for a second, so I'm going to have to make an adjustment because it's 2-1, not 3.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Changing things here on the fly.
Oh.
Puck just sits there.
Man.
Made the initial save, and it was just like, it just stopped. Everybody kind of looked like, wait. McEwen tries to center it. Ganley's there to gather up. He'll send it the other direction. He's got Fisher and Mott. Gain the zone. Fisher drops to Mott. Mott gets checked. Oscar does a good job to keep it in. Right back to Mott. Top of the circle, takes the shot. That one catches air and ends up all the way in the corner. Cardillo keeps it in the zone. Fisher's help directed behind the net. Downingtown's able to pick it up there, and they'll move it out. McEwen gains the Kennett end. Good defensive work to disrupt his play. He'll still work for it. And Fisher chips it up. Mott's at center ice. He's got Ganley with him. Over to Ganley. Ganley goes right back to Mott. He ran out of real estate. Tries to go from an odd angle, and Flutie will just cover that up.
That's all right. We'll get an offensive zone face-off. Can't argue with that.
Adjust the clock, so we're at 5:17 on the actual game clock here.
Little danger zone coming into play. I mean, come on. What more can you ask for?
Checked away from Henry. DeWitt keeps it in at the point. Henry put it towards the net. That one gets read and put back out into the middle. DeWitt and Harper both overstep, but Nino puts it deep into the corner. Cardillo first to it. Along the board's looking for Showers. A couple players there get tangled up. Savory has that taken away from him. That's number 92, Marianne Del Gurcio. Hoping I pronounced that correctly. Puck directed into the corner. DeWitt first one. He'll direct it back for Henry. Latch keeps it in the zone. He gets leaned on. Henry will try the other side. Downingtown's able to keep it in the zone. Second opportunity up to the glass, and that one finally gets by and out to the middle. Henry checked by Gonna struggle with that one for a second.
What number?
Spacetti.
Spacetti.
There we go.
Absolutely. Charlie Spacetti.
Gercio has it taken away from her. Finally moved back out. Latch over to Nichols. He'll take the shot. Easy save there for Mott. Behind the net, Mott will pick up the loose puck. Tries to go out, gets by everybody, and just slowly drifts out to center ice. As Latch sends it right back again. Neiman behind the goal line. Puts in the brakes, goes the other direction. He'll go hard off the glass. Mott had that caught up in his skates. Able to find Ganley at center ice. Ganley with speed in the zone. Quick shot there and misses the net. Fisher all the way back across. Mott to it. Tries to send it back, looking for Ganley. He'll get there. Throw it back for Mott behind the net. Right back up to the point. That one goes off a body. In the other direction they go. Good work
Great
by
hustle.
Oscar to hustle back, because that was a 2-on-0. Back the other direction. Ganley sees Fisher on the other side. Fisher drops it for Mott. Top of the circle.
Oh,
looking
wow.
for Ganley, but couldn't make the connection. Woo, this one's got some speed to it. Back and forth. Fisher without a stick. He's just gonna play soccer in the corner. Ganley, he'll take the shot from the boards and on net. Another wind-up shot. That was from Oscar. That one hit a body, and I know they felt that. Tangled up there, finally moved out with speed. Nichols tries to take the shot across the blue line. That one gets deflected up, but still stays in play. Rolling it along the boards, was looking to get it. Fisher, quick shot right across the line.
Caught him off
Flutie
guard.
just bats it in the air and then dives on top.
Well, you know, there is something to be said for getting, quick release. Get that puck on net, do it quickly. These goalies are such good athletes. You don't want to give them time to set up. You just need to catch them off guard, really.
Flipped up in the air the other direction. McEwen with huge speed, gets all the way up, gets in front, and wow. Had a lot of open net, but Kennett was able to get somebody there to just get enough. Puck all the way back in, goes on net, so no icing. As I glance down to see that, Eagles were right there on, I think, the 2 and ended up coming away with only 3, so.
Yeah.
Big couple shots there by Downingtown. Mott's in good position to make those saves. So this game stays at a score of 2-1.
Yeah, hell of a shift for number 48, McKeon. I believe that's who it was.
Still 48 seconds remaining in the first half of that Eagles game as they trail by 4. Kicking it off to San Diego. Well, no, it's LA Chargers.
LA Chargers.
Chopped away at center ice, back down to the Kennett end. Sarazales has it there. Puck taken over in the Kennett end. Kennett's trying to get it back out, up to the line, but still not out. English directed it, looking for Nichols, but he couldn't get to that. Quick feed to Fisher, through speed, gains the zone. It's checked and rolls it behind the net, all the way up to the blue line. That one gets by Neiman, so he's got to race back into his own zone. He's got English really quickly on him. Mott comes to help out. He gets checked by Nichols. Ganley with the puck. As that knocked away from him, they can't get it into the Kennett zone, so Mott from center ice in. Takes the shot, diving across as Flutie and makes the save. Good work from Ganley to keep it in at the blue line. That goes deep into the corner. Downingtown tries the other side. Flipped out. Oscar gathers up at his blue line. He'll look to go rink wide. But that gets read by Latch. Latch is in the zone. Goes through the slot, nobody there. Knocked off the play. Oscar seems to be all over the place in this one.
He's feeling it tonight.
Yeah, every time I look up, he's in the mix.
He's in the mix.
That one gets by out the center, but DeWitt's there. He'll send it over for Fisher. Fisher shrugs off 1-2 and skates by another one, gains the zone. Quick shot there. Oh, that one just goes wide. I think he had Flutie fooled. Good work by Cardillo to keep it in, at least momentarily. Henry goes back to get it. Feeds it over to Savory. That one goes through a lot of people all the way down, but must have got deflected, so no icing is the call. 9:30 remaining in this second period. Kennett leads by a score of 2-1. You can hear so much more from here on this side of the ice.
It is nice, right?
Directed into the middle. Showers racing to get to it. I think he was trying to send that over for Savory. The little miscommunication. Cardillo was thinking about pinching and then decided otherwise. Wolf able to shrug off a few. He was looking short side. Nothing happening there. Kennett will direct out to center ice. Esposito will race over it and pick it up at his own end. Kennett takes over on their side. Henry just turn around. I think he was looking for somebody down low, but everybody had kind of peeled away. Esposito again directs it. They had Mott fooled for a second with that quick play, but couldn't get the shot off. Out to the middle, Showers. Back over for Savory. Not sure how he stayed onside. Back behind the net. Showers to it. He gets tied up with a player. Mott's able to read that and pull it off the boards. He'll just put it back down low. Puck out to the neutral zone. Wolf in the Kennett end. Goes back along the line. Gets checked. Taken away. Fisher in the Downingtown zone. Drops it for Mott all the way across. Looking for Ganley. And Ganley finds the back of the net to make this a 3-1 game.
What a pass from Mott. That had a lot of real estate to get to where it needed to be. And Ganley made no doubt about it. A nice little one-timer.
Fisher gains the zone. Nice little feedback for Mott. He sees Ganley all alone and boom, just unloads.
I swear they see each other better than most lines I think that we've come across all year.
Oh yeah.
When they are together, they are firing on all cylinders. I mean, it is a culmination of 4 years of playing together.
It's crazy to think that it's been that long.
I know.
Back down to the Kennett end. It gets lifted up. Lees is able to read it and stays in. He takes a big shot. Mott makes the save. Puck still loose. Second opportunity, and he'll just glove that one.
Downingtown doing everything they can right to get one right back, and Aiden was not having it.
And as I glance down, what feels like this half of the Eagles game going forever, and I see there's 5 seconds left, and it looks like Akers is lining up to try and put another 3 on.
Nope. Wide.
Yeah, that is no good, so it looks like it's going to stay 10-6 as the Eagles go to the half. Shot off the face-off, hits a body. Off the glass, stays in the zone, at least for a moment. Fisher gets his way past Roberts, goes right into the middle, bouncing puck. The other direction goes Nichols. Good work
Great
from
job
Neiman.
by Neiman. Holy cow. Oh boy.
Puck to the middle. Mott's in good position. Back to Lee's the point. He'll put it towards the net. Goes off the skates of Neiman. Puck still in the slot. It's finally Lucas who peels it away and heads up. Gains the line looking for Fisher, but he gets checked. Puck comes away. Downingtown will send it the length of the ice, and it will have enough for icing.
So we do have the advantage of having the Mott's dad within earshot. I'm just curious, had Lucas own gold against Aiden, how long would they be going back and forth? Would Aiden ride him mercilessly? Yeah. He couldn't help himself, could he? That's understandable.
And in the Downingtown end, bodies all come together. Gurcio ends up on the ice, but pops right back up. Back into the corner. Tinney. Down there, he's got Brown with him and Slowick. They'll battle for it in the corner. Slowick gets shouldered off the play. The puck comes to the corner. Latch is there, and Latch lays out Brown.
Big hit by Latch.
I mean, I think he's twice his size.
He is absolutely twice his size.
It's center ice. Cardillo has it. Bank it ahead up to the blue line. Downingtown struggled with it, at least momentarily. Good work from Cardillo to read it there. He gets it in the zone. Didn't get too far in. Gurcio goes back up. Cardillo. We'll try again. Defenseman on opposite team's play catch. Finally gets by and all the way down. Mott will come out to play it. Up to the point. DeWitt will direct out to the middle. And both Mott and Ganley, but it splits them. Franciscus stays with it. 2-on-1 opportunity for Downingtown. Back to the middle. Good feed through, but ran out of real estate before he could take the shot.
Yeah. Dodged the bullet there.
Franciscus puts it behind the net. We've got two of them out there. Mott's got McEwen draped all over his back. Still stays on the play. Arm goes up in the air. And we're going to get our first penalty. This one is tripping is called.
Yeah, I don't think there was much doubt there. Right in front of the net. Lucas keeping his feet moving. And he'll go to the box.
So Colin Franciscus will take 2 minutes for tripping. And with that, Kennett will go on the power play.
Oh, yeah. Love this power play.
4:42 remaining in the second. Kennett's got 2 minutes as they look to add to their lead. Downingtown does quick work to cycle it and move it out. Nichols with speed into the Kennett end. He'll take a shot, and Mott's got to make a save shorthanded. Here's Alley's directed it by. I don't think Fisher was looking for it, so he'll have to go back and retrieve behind his net. Kennett will get set up and look to head up ice. Fisher drops it for Mott. Right back to Fisher at center ice. He'll go all the way across. Got red and sat down. There's Alley's, gets it to Mott. And they'll play with it at the blue line to Fisher at the center. Back to Oscar. Oscar takes the shot, hits a body in front. Flutie has to look for it in traffic, but dives on top and gets the whistle.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that caught, but Flutie got a hold of it. Like seeing Tinney out there, big body, long reach. Like to see him tuck one in here. That'd be fun.
Off the play all the way through. Ganley was trying to slice his way through, part the seas. Kennett set up. Fisher at the top of the blue line, back over for Mott. He'll take one through traffic. It goes all the way up, and it ends up on the stick of Latch, and he'll skate it, or McEwen, and he'll skate it down. Still with it in front of his own bench. He'll send it right back to center ice, and they'll just direct in as we're down to about 40 seconds remaining on the Kennett power play opportunity. Mott lays it across for Fisher. Mott at the blue line. He's able to direct it to Fisher. He'll send it over for Oscar, right back for Fisher. He'll take it through traffic, but Flutie sees that the whole way and gloves it easily and hangs on. 22 seconds now remaining on that tripping minor.
Got the Top Gun going. Here we go. I believe this is the second time they've visited this song. Big fans.
Offensive zone draw for Kennett. They win that cleanly up to Fisher at the blue line. Ganley back to Fisher. To Ganley again. And they'll go back and forth for a while. Ganley skates, goes all the way across, was looking for Oscar.
Great pass.
Final few seconds will tick away. Power plays over. Fisher takes it through traffic, tucking in to get to it.
Oh, wow.
And somehow they
Good
can't
job by
get it.
Flutie.
Yes.
Because that was point blank.
There was some open net to look at, but
Yeah,
just couldn't slam it home.
impressive. Big save.
Go to your home.
Yeah, not that time. Credit where credit's due, right?
Absolutely. Up along the boards, that gets by everybody. DeWitt will race over to get to it. Center ice, Wolf with it. Showers comes over to take that away from him to Cardillo. He's looking to go back to DeWitt. Little trouble in their own. Turnover right out in front. Opportunity, and Mott lays out and makes the save. From behind the net, Downingtown was looking to direct it out. Nothing happening. Henry's able to get it up to the line, and it does go out. Center ice, Esposito tried to direct it in. Nothing happening, and back down into the Downingtown end it goes. Wolf to the blue line. He's able to get it to Franciscus. With speed, goes all the way behind the net. Still some open ice, lost it in his skates. Showers able to take it away from him. Showers loses it behind. DeWitt comes over and leans on his player. They'll dig for it right there in the front of the Downingtown bench. Kewen takes the shot, and he will roof one.
You can't let a player like that have the puck in the high slot, that's for sure. He's a dangerous player. He's been all over the ice tonight. And you give him an opportunity like that, and they are going to capitalize.
So minute 14 in the second. Downingtown closes the gap, trails by 1. Doing a good job to prevent them from kind of streaking in. Back to their own line. Latch tries to get it to Esposito at center ice. Ganley deflects up, but Downingtown puts it deep into the Kennett end. Mott comes out to play it. Up to Ganley. He'll chip it through the neutral zone as he and Mott chase it down. Latch will reverse it, put it behind the net. We're under a minute to play. Flub play there. Fisher jumps on it, goes all the way, was looking for Mott, but goes off of skates and he can't get to it. Back to Mott behind the net. He's looking to go back up to Fisher. Neiman races over to get to it. Fisher will direct it towards Mott, but he gets red. And Latch with speed into the Kennett end. Puts on the brakes, tries to get the shot that goes off a Neiman's skate and out of play.
Latch was coming with speed, that's for sure.
He was looking to tie this game late here in the second, but
yeah, the last 4 minutes have been all Cougars.
So Cougars with a face-off opportunity down on the Kennett end, 17 seconds remaining. Mott's able to direct up, and he'll chase it down. He's got Latch in front of him, and Latch comes over, makes a great play to prevent that scoring opportunity. Ganley jumps on the loose puck, comes in 4 seconds, looking to go back for Mott. He gets tied up, and nothing happening there. Kennett was looking to try and spread it out a little bit. The final few seconds, nothing happening, so we'll go to the third period. Kennett leads Downingtown by a score of 3-2. Shots are staying pretty close. Downingtown East after 2 periods with 17 to Kennett's 15.
Yeah, Kennett's done a good job of keeping shots overall down, but that swarm of the last 5 minutes of that period, it was all Downingtown. Good opportunities, good pressure, creating lots of turnovers.
Not going quietly into that good night.
No. Did I mention, have we addressed that it's cold?
It is cold.
Is it colder tonight than normal?
Yes.
It's colder tonight than normal.
4 shirts.
Kevin's got his heated jacket, 4 shirts, gloves, a hat, and he's telling us he's cold. That's saying something.
So you can tell that it's both cold and late on a Monday because the student sections for both of these teams is non-existent.
0.0.
The Blutarski.
Blutarski. Total Blutarski going on right now.
So here we are, the final 17 minutes of this one. Late here on this Monday night. The next game we have is this Friday, December 12th, right here at Iceline. That one is an early one. That one's Westchester Ruston. So here we go, final third period.
Here we go, let's go.
Running clock. Wolf jumps on the puck right after the face-off, gains the zone, goes right through the slot. Nobody can get a stick on that. Players down on the ice, chopping at it along the boards. They'll still work for it, and that one gets by everybody and heads into the neutral zone. Was racing to get to it. He had a few too many players to get through. Good active stick at the Kennett blue line, was able to keep it out. It does go in, but it was offside, so. I was looking to get a streaking Fisher, but couldn't get it past Wolf. Bodies piled up in the corner.
Oscar in the mix. No surprise there.
Not at all. Fisher getting harassed behind the net. Trying to get some help. We'll just direct up, looking for Mott. Good pressure from Downingtown to keep Kennett at least pinned up momentarily. Finally move it out to the neutral zone, over to Franciscus. Who go rink wide. That's cut off by Fisher. Fisher coming in all the way through, was looking for Ganley, but it got deflected just enough to put it out of his reach. Puck in the middle. Ganley takes the shot there, turnaround shot. That one just kind of blooped up and over the net.
Shooter shoot.
It gets turned over the blue line, and Oscar decided he was just going to try and tackle the player.
I think he checked him with his face.
Ganley going all the way around the horn, still with it. Puts on the brakes, up to the point. Winding shot there, goes wide. Mott in the corner, he gets checked. Cardillo over to Ganley. He'll just feed it through traffic. That got deflected by one of their own players, but DeWitt winds up. That one gets blocked. The other direction they go. Put it towards the middle. Good defensive positioning. As a father bends down, and he was in good position, and then the wheels fell off.
That's where I just get it out. There's no sense in getting fancy. Just let's get it out, boys.
Chipped in behind the net. Mott's first to it. I think he was trying to look to leave that for Fisher. Bouncing puck. Fisher does get to it. Goes all the way through. Mott from the slot takes the shot. Flutie makes the save. Mott will head off on a change. Fisher's in the corner. He tried to feed that to himself and did. Gets by Slowick. DeWitt tried to come in. Cardillo will just direct it back out into the middle. Another opportunity, body piled up, puck somewhere in that mix along the blue line. Padilla will kick it to himself. So.
Slashing is the call.
So Brown will have a seat for being a slasher.
Comes from a long line of slashers. His father was a slasher. His grandfather was a slasher. His grandfather before that was a slasher. He's a slasher.
So Downingtown with a 2-minute advantage as they look to try to tie this game up. Nichols from the point, hold directed back down low. That gets by everybody. Downingtown gathers up in the corner, looks to set up. Active stick from Fisher, almost got it out, but they couldn't get it past Latch. Latch wears the C, and you can see why.
100%.
Behind the net, DeWitt, nice play there to just get some space and go the length. Latch will pick it up, he'll drop it for Wolf, and Wolf will look to head up through the neutral zone. Gains the line. Goes wide. Oscar stays with him, forces him to the other side. Wolf still in possession, tries to cut to the slot, deflecting the puck. Oscar gets checked into the board. Nichols with it. He'll take the angle shot. That one gets through, but Mott will make the save.
Oscar took a shot there. You kind of caught him off guard, I think. You don't see him wincing too often, and he's certainly wincing right now.
So Wolf does not have his neck guard on. The referee kicks him off, and he tried to grab it and jump back on, but he's like, no, you got to put that on.
Yeah, and then Kennett just tried to do this. They just tried to do his line change. They caught him like, no.
Downingtown wins the face-off.
Oh.
Mott almost reads that. Puck shot, but deflected wide. Good active stick from Oscar. Downingtown will roll the boards, and Latch has it at the point. McEwen directs it into the slot, bouncing puck. Mott will jump on that and head up ice. 3 Downingtown players with him, so he'll just feather that in. As we approach 30 seconds remaining on the Brown slashing minor. Latch will go over for English. That got caught up as equipment, but they still have it, and they gain the zone. Franciscus gets the shot off. Mott makes the save, gathers up in his midsection, and hangs on.
Now, Franciscus 64, Colin Franciscus. Did they know each other, Mott and Franciscus? They were jawing at each other a bit. I saw Lucas give him a little, that revert, when you're behind the guy and you kind of just go at his hamstring / kneecap, or behind the knee, I should say.
Shot blocked in front. Mott gathers up behind the net. Bouncing puck ends up on the stick of Fisher. He'll get to the blue line. Fisher will just circle back. Let the last few seconds tick off. Power play is over, and we're back to even strength. Ganley just directs it into the Downingtown end. Tinney racing to get back to it, but put up along the boards, and they'll move it to center ice. That was Resposito trying to do some fancy moves. Gets a shot on net. But
Aiden wasn't buying that. He kind of looked over like, no, come on, get out of here, kid.
So with that power play and some of the other opportunities, Downingtown's extended their shot lead.
Yeah, they've got 6 on the period.
Face-off win to Roberts. He'll take one from the blue line. Pad saved by Mott. Neiman's able to get to it at center ice, and he'll just direct in. Puck sent over this direction. Nobody there. Oscar picks it up from his blue line. He'll send it back to center ice. Resposito ridden by Tinney. English comes over to help out. Downingtown gains the zone, try to go with the center, goes off a body. Didn't have anything on that shot, still with it. They'll backhand one, it'll come all the way to the near side, into the corner. Continue the loose puck, he tries to go up and out, but Chase keeps it in momentarily. Wolf blows a tire.
Yep.
Directed ahead, Mott racing to it. He's got a step. Mott in one-on-one, and he'll find the back of the net and score.
No doubt. No doubt. Nice little tuck here. The patience, the hands, the effort, just the hustle to beat him, beat his man, get the puck.
Yeah, you give him a step like that.
Yeah, he's going to capitalize all day long. All day
That's
long.
where my money's at.
Yeah. And then just the patience to let the goalie make the mistake.
Yeah. So just over 10 minutes remaining in this third period. Kennett extends it back to a 2-goal lead, leading by a score of 4-2. Directed through the neutral zone. DeWitt gets to it at his own blue line. Fans on the clearing pass. Wolf will send that over. I think he was looking for McEwen. Puck finally comes out of the zone. Little pinball action. Nice play from Ganley to get it to Mott. Mott takes the shot, and that one gets air and comes all the way up to the blue line. Cardillo is forced to take it out of play as he had Wolf all over the back of him. Fisher will make the move, gain the zone. Tries to get it into the slot, deflected right back to him. Second opportunity gets to Mott. Mott ran out of space. His pass attempt gets deflected into the corner. Downingtown's able to pass it out for a moment. Mott gathers up at the blue line, steals it. Mott will take a shot that deflects into the glass. McEwen, nice feed over to Wolf. He gets leaned onto the blue line, and Kennett forces it back out to center ice. McEwen from his blue line, Mott picks it up. He'll skate in. McEwen picks it away and goes the other direction. McEwen in the Kennett end. Nice defensive play from Oscar. Directed back down into the Downingtown end, but that's out of reach from the wrong side of the red line, so icing.
Oscar's arguing that we touched it, or that the other player touched it, but that is an icing, much to Oscar's chagrin.
So back down into the Kennett end we go. Battle for it along the boards. From the corner, lifted up, knocked down. Francisca's at the blue line. He'll try to put it through traffic. That one goes off a few things and ends up and over the net.
That's why you throw it on net. Anything can happen. Excuse me.
Skating out. Oscar tries to take, I think it was a shot from center ice, hits Franciscus.
Right in the dome.
He gets
got him right in the dome.
Ridden into the corner. Turnaround shot by Showers. Flutie sees that, gloves it, and hangs on. Glancing down, it looked like the Chargers were trying to kick a field goal to extend their lead, but I don't know what happened, but the score didn't change.
All right, take it. Take it. Oh, they still have the ball, though. First down.
So whatever it was, the Eagles did something they probably shouldn't have done.
Yep.
Big shot off the face-off, goes high and hits glass. Is that parental direction I heard about keeping the shot low?
I believe it was. Yeah.
Puck into the Kennett end. That one's got enough on it to be icing. So they'll bring that all the way down, give Kennett an offensive zone opportunity. Okay, I don't know this one.
Yeah, a very good point by Mr. Mott. The net 4 feet by 6 feet. Hit the net. That's number one. Oh, I didn't like the way Tinney just went into the boards.
Puck all the way down.
Yeah, they're
into
going
the
to blow
Kennett
that now. Oh, I did not like that. I don't know. He just kind of fell awkwardly. You hate to see that. Connor Tinney.
The athletic trainer and Coach Don will head down to check out Tinney. Hopefully he's all right. He did go into those boards very awkwardly.
Very weird. Yeah. Yeah, he was kind of, it's like he was trying to turn, and yeah, his legs were in a weird spot. It's like, it was like a yoga pose, but he hit the boards, like, yeah, yeah. Ugh.
So this time the
yes,
Chargers
this
put up
time
the
they
field goal, and they do kick that. So currently leading 13-6.
They got him right where they want him. Just a touchdown to tie it up now. And
Was that the plan?
That's the plan. They do seem to like to make it interesting.
Yeah, and I wish they wouldn't. I really would enjoy like a nice blowout on occasion, but
You can breathe so much easier.
such is not the Philadelphia way. We're still down, having a conversation with Tinney, waiting to see.
All right, he's sitting up now. That's a step in the right direction.
Yes, indeed. So on our Geeks podcast the other day, we talked about our top 5 guilty pleasure movies.
Oh boy. Okay.
So what do you got?
I mean, I don't even know if it's a guilty pleasure.
There he is.
There he
Tinney's
is.
on his feet. That's good to see.
But, you know, you're not getting any smarter by watching Dumb and Dumber. I mean, does that go along? I don't even know if that.
So-
I don't even know if I would call that a guilty pleasure, because I think that's like a winner, and there's no embarrassment in saying that I like that movie.
So Tinney's coming off a little gingerly, but on his own power. So looks like he's holding his hip. I guess it's just kind of that, again, that awkward way he went in. No, actually,
What do you got?
We didn't give criteria beforehand as we discussed it. I think it was a combination of either one. If you looked it up on Rotten Tomatoes, was it a movie that is widely looked at as not good?
Oh, I got plenty of those.
Or is it something to where if no one would look at you and go, oh yeah, that's a movie you would watch?
Yeah, yeah.
So I think I had a little of both of those.
Okay.
So the ones you wouldn't think that I would like, Clueless. That's
Okay.
that's an influence of my sister.
Okay.
The Devil Wears Prada.
Okay.
Which I'm looking forward to the sequel.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know, again, if it qualified in that guilty pleasure, but the 1984 Dune. I
with
love that
Sting.
movie. Yes.
Sting was in that.
So, hockey is back in action. Just a little over 7 minutes remaining. Kennett still with their 4-2 lead. Redirected through the neutral zone. Sarazali's a race down to pick it up in his own end. He's got some open ice and comes up. Gets it to Fisher. Fisher gains the blue line. He'll feather one in. Mott will head down to it. Was able to beat Latch as he was kind of doing a dipsy-do. Mott to the middle. Ganley. He'll take the shot. Flutie made the initial save, but the rebound ends up behind the net. Mott's worked for it there. Tries to direct it. Comes right to Fisher. Back to Mott behind. Bodying it. Ends up with Nichols. He'll go hard off the glass up to the line, but Neiman keeps it there. Neiman sends it back down for Mott. He's got Nichols to deal with, and Nichols has it. He's got some open space, and he'll be able to move it out, not to the middle. Finally read, English. He'll come up, he'll lose it at the blue line. Fisher finds Ganley, he's got some open ice, catches him on the change. Ganley with the first shot.
Whoa.
Second one goes off the outside of the net. Wow. That rebound came right back to him.
Right to him. And he just hit the post on that. Well, I liked Legally Blonde. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Pitch Perfect made me laugh. I did not want to watch it, but after I saw it, I laughed quite hard, actually.
Downingtown through the middle. McEwen gains the Kennett zone. Takes the shot. Mott makes the initial save. Still loose. Brown tries to clear, but doesn't. Francis has tried to feed that back down low. Is looking for McEwen. Bouncing puck got by him. Puck all over the place late here. Shot goes to the outside of the net. Savory on the loose puck. Skates through the neutral zone. He'll direct in. Brown on the other corner. It's checked away from it. Slowick.
Oh, yeah.
Body goes up.
That's a penalty. Yeah. Well, 5 minutes to go. Power play for Downingtown. That is a tough sled.
Yes.
Don't want that happening. But
Brown goes and has a seat once again. This time he's a tripper. Slasher to tripper.
they're related, you know. Cousins. They were all trippers.
My last two, one is Groundhog Day.
Oh, I love
that movie.
There's nothing guilty about that.
I know so many people.
That's one of my favorites.
I think Dan Blevins is one who does not like that movie.
Really? Dan,
Yes.
I'm disappointed.
Nichols winds up for the blast. Mott sees that all the way and saves that.
Now,
And
did you like it the first time
No.
you saw it? Okay, same.
Yeah.
I was like, this is kind of stupid.
Yeah.
And
But
then
now it's fantastic.
It's
I
unbelievable.
watch it all the time.
the nuances of that movie are an absolute riot.
And I was thinking of it specifically today as I was reading the intro because I was thinking of his, one of his many things to where it's like, it's cold, it's dark, and it's going to last you for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Yeah. It took a turn, the movie. And then it, came back around. But it is a great movie.
So clearing attempt from Kennett goes in on Flutie. They'll look to go all the way up ice as they try to close the gap. Good read there from Fisher. He'll just direct it back down and make them go the full length once again. Minute 20 remaining on the Brown tripping minor.
Great.
Nichols at center ice. He'll gain the blue line. Go behind the net. Nichols still with the puck. Gets checked away from him. Comes right back to him. Keeps it in the zone. Nichols over to Latch. Latch tried to go to the center. That goes, drifts there. Kind of drift in on play. Ganley finally spots it in his skates and will send it all the way down. Under a minute remaining on the power play. Up to the line, they'll gain the zone. Forced out. Good work there from Ganley to force Wolf out of the play. McEwen has it at the blue line and he'll step in. To the middle for Wolf, checked away from him. Big winding shot from Nichols. That one goes up and high. Kennett clears it all the way down. Franciscus will gather up, go behind his own net, and look to come up. 20 seconds left. Latch. Through the neutral zone. Into the Kennett end. It's tied up in front of the board, or inside of the bench, and Kennett will move back out. Gets it to Ganley. Ganley will just flip one in and head off on a change as the final few seconds will tick away. Power play is over. Kennett killed off another one. Franciscus rolls it along the corner, comes right back to him. Tries to center, goes off a body. Fisher gets shrugged off of that one. From behind the net, they try to direct out in front. Mott sees it, and he'll just dive on top and save it. Just under 3 minutes to go in this third period. Kennett still with the 4-2 lead.
I like the movie Mr. Mott just mentioned, and that's Something About Mary. The Farrelly
Brett
brothers.
Favre.
Brett Favre. It's just a great one. I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah.
I'm due to watch that one again. There's some great lines.
We
Got a bleeder.
Pork and I don't know how you got the yes.
Moving along.
Puck at the blue line, kept in by Mott. He battles for it, gets away from him. Henry will race in.
Come on, Henry.
Keeps it deep in the zone. Downingtown looking to come up ice. They realize they're running out of time, and they've got 2 goals if they hope to equalize. Yellow gathers up at the center ice line. He banks it off the boards, ends up with Nino. That one gets deflected at the blue line. Would have made him offsides. Henry directs over for Mott. He'll gather up. Try to make some moves. Gets checked away from him. Cardillo comes in at the point to keep it in, at least momentarily. Wolf exit and goes through the neutral zone. Into the Kennett end. Winds up there, puts it in on net. Mott gathers up the rebound and just hangs on. 2 minutes now to go. And the last movie on my list is one that no one would even know.
Okay.
There is a 1974 English version of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland.
Okay. Would not have guessed that.
I think there's something about Alice in Wonderland because it's just so bizarre
Okay.
that if it's done right, I really do enjoy that.
Okay.
Yes. And
All
there's
right.
like, the costumes are almost creepy.
Yeah. Well,
Face off there, they'll battle for it. Finally chipped up into the neutral zone. Latch has it, sends it over for Nichols. Try to get it back to Latch, goes over his stick. Wolf at center ice. Into the Kennett end. Wolf down behind the net. Got by Nichols the blue line, so they need to come up and out. Empty net on the other end. Puck in the middle. Franciscus gains the zone. Puts it all the way to the side. Wolf has it. Latch tries to come in off the blue line. Nichols able to keep it in play. Franciscus takes the shot from the circle all the way in on Mott, and he'll just gather up and hold on. So we're just over a minute to go here in this one. Downingtown will call timeout.
yep. They got.
Eagles put another.
They've been swarming. They got 32 shots so far for the game. They started the period at 17, so they're ahead of the average of those first 2 periods.
Eagles must have picked up another field goal in there, so they trail now 13-9.
It's a slog of a game.
Yep.
Now you think of movies that you should like. Whenever it's on, for some reason I'll keep it on, and it's a weird movie, American Psycho.
Oh yeah.
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
And yet at the same time, it's like I keep it on. I don't change it. It's just an odd movie. American Psycho. Yeah. I don't know what that says about me.
I hear this song and think of, although it's not the exact version, I think of Al Pacino, The World Is Mine, Scarface.
Oh, yeah. That's a great movie.
Yes.
Never saw Scarface. Look at a chainsaw differently after that movie.
Yes. Yes, indeed. So, final minute of play here. Downingtown empty net, 6-on-5, 2-goal deficit. Puck in the corner. Rolls it to the near side. Nichols to it. English leaned on. He's got Fisher back there. Mott gets to the loose puck. He'll just feather it up to the blue line and out. Ganley's there. Ganley's got some open space, and Ganley will just put it in and seal the deal on this one, giving Kennett the 5-3 lead, or 5-2 lead. Yeah, I can count.
Yeah, and that's all right. It's a lead. Well,
so Flutie will come back out as with 43 seconds on the official game clock. Back out to center ice. To the Kennett line. Got by DeWitt momentarily, gets it over to Oscar. Oscar shrugs off Ricketts, gets to the blue line. Showers is there, and he'll direct in. Flutie will just lay it there for him. Good turnover, ends up on the stick of Showers. Oh no, that's Henry. Turnaround shot got towards the net. They'll clear it the length of the ice. Mott will come out to play it because he's not looking for an icing as the buzzer sounds. And he clears one down. So Kennett comes away with the 5-2 victory here on this late, cold Monday night. Shots at the end of the game. Downingtown East ended up with 32 to Kennett's 22. As we already mentioned, join us here on Friday. I know, we're back again.
Back.
December 12th, right here at Iceline. This is an early
game, baby.
6:15 against Westchester Ruston.
Friday. Might actually be able to do something afterwards.
So once again, thank everybody for joining us here on our Kennett hockey broadcast, and we will see you on Friday.